Hey there YouTube coin community, this is Coin Snoop with CoinOp, and I've got a captivating tale to share with you about the Continental currency dollar coin. This coin isn't your ordinary piece of change. It's steeped in history and full of intriguing details that'll make you appreciate it even more. Let's start with the backstory. This coin was born during the American Revolutionary War, way back in the late 1700s. The American colonies were fighting for their independence from the British Empire, and they needed a way to fund the war. The Continental Congress needed funds to finance the war, and that's when they stepped in and decided to make their own money. But these weren't just ordinary coins. They were the Continental currency dollar coins and were unique in their own way. This coin has a fascinating design, designed by the brilliant Benjamin Franklin. The obverse features the sun shining sunlight on the sundial, the Latin motto Fugio, meaning I flee or I fly. Beneath it is the phrase mind your business, which is like a clever way of saying, time is ticking, so get to work. Surrounded by Continental currency, misspelled on some varieties, and date. The reverse features 13 chain links representing a plea for the 13 colonies to remain united, and the inscription wheel one on the center surrounded by American Congress. These coins were made in pewter, brass, and silver, and an estimated 6,000 coins were minted, probably in New York. Believe it or not, these coins had their quirks too. Some versions have a spelling error where currency is spelled as currency with a single R and currency with E between C and Y, like what we are looking at side by side. And they are also struck with the words E.g. fested on the obverse. This is one of the extremely unusual, but not unique. The E.g. is assumed to be the initials of the die engraver Alicia Gallaudet, and the Latin word fested can be translated as mated. There's even a variety called the ornamented date, where they added a fancy floriated cross between the 7 of the date and 7 of currency when they corrected the misspelled word. If you're on a treasure hunt for one of these coins, you might need to channel your inner adventure. They can be found in the hands of collectors and history enthusiasts. Keep an eye out at antique shops, coin shows, or online auctions, but be prepared to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt. They are a real collector's gem. Now, when it comes to the price, these pieces of history don't come cheap. Depending on their condition and rarity, you could be looking at few hundred or even millions of dollars. Like the 1776 Continental dollar with the misspelled word currency struck in silver, NGC graded XF40 was sold for $1,527,500 by Heritage Auctions. The 1776 Continental dollar with the misspelled word currency PCGS graded MS63 was sold for $381,875 by Heritage Auctions. The 1776 Continental dollar with the E.g. fested struck on silver, NGC graded MS63, was sold for $1,410,000 by Heritage Auctions. And this 1776 $1 Continental dollar currency ornamented dated, NGC graded AU58, was sold for $329,000 by Heritage Auctions. It's an investment for the history lover in you. And here's a neat tidbit. During the American Revolutionary War, the phrase not worth the Continental was a common saying because these coins lost their value pretty darn quickly. It's like the 18th century version of saying, it's not worth a dime. So, there you have it. The Continental currency dollar coin, a real piece of history, with Benjamin Franklin's flair, and a little adventure for the history buff in you. Keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you might stumble upon one of these unique relics of the past. If there's a coin variety you want to feature in our future videos, comment down below, and tell us how you rate this video from low 1 to high 10. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. We found that there are still people who watch our videos but are not yet subscribers. We'd really love for you to subscribe and join our coin community. Well, there you have it. Take care and have a wonderful week. Thank you for your love and support. See you in the next video. Good luck and happy hunting.